Hey Taurus, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your energy check and love Sitch spreads for December. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, welcome. We're going to start out by doing the old wise tree spread, and then we're going to do the love situation spread just to get it all. Okay, here we go. So Taurus, let's see what you got going on here for December. All right. Some of this stuff looks hard. Some of this stuff looks really good. So let's check it out. The first thing that I'm noticing is the big picture. The big picture is the Seven of Swords. We're going to do all sorts of clarifying here too in a little bit. So getting the lay of the land here, the Seven of Swords. This is my sneaky monkey card. Here's some lying, cheating, and stealing going on. Here's somebody wanting to win and not thinking about anybody else but themselves. So that's what the big picture is about. Let's see what the details are. The heart of the situation is talking about somebody not trusting somebody else. This is like somebody's rushing towards someone. Here's the Chariot. And they're rushing towards someone who is unavailable. So we'll figure out who this is, Taurus. But this could be you rushing towards someone who's not available because they're I'm hearing indecisive, but they are doing some sneaky monkey things. This could be someone who's doing sneaky monkey things rushing toward you, and you are like, I'm not available at this time. So we'll do some clarifying. Happening now and into the near future, however, there's temperance, there's being patient. This is also the energy of Sagittarius. This is a healing card, healing angel. So this is alchemizing something, putting something together. Your advice is very specifically looking at all of the ways someone has not been supporting you, and not just not supporting you, but doing you dirty, doing you wrong. So it's like, don't overlook these things. I also hear for someone that this is you looking at someone else like this. Don't overlook the fact that someone else has gone through some really horrible past betrayal. And that's very well possibly why they are not open or not trusting. This is coming from a place. This is your energy. This is coming from a place of being protective, just being guarded, not necessarily being shut down, but being guarded, specifically with your resources in your heart space. Your angels and guides are talking about Emperor energy that's reversed. This is someone who has the culmination of all of the kings within their field, but because it's reversed, they're not stepping into any of them. So this could be low self-esteem. This could be somebody who is not stepping up to the plate, answering the call, wow, even it's like they don't have the will to move forward into their destiny. And your angels and guides are talking about this withdrawal of energy, possibly unplugging from someone like this, unplugging from someone this can be very draining. This person can be very draining because they're not kind of like doing their part. They're not putting energy into the situation. And if they are putting energy into the situation, it could be sneaky monkey energy. This is like, I'm trying to siphon energy from you to feel powerful instead of stepping into my own power. So this can be a controlling person. This can be a person who's not telling the truth, that kind of thing. So your higher self is like, don't just let that go. That's something to be remembered so that you don't replay those lessons again. You don't have to take on that type of, wow, I hear humiliation, but take on that type of treatment. And release the idea that you owe this person conversation. Release the idea that you owe this person, wow, I'm hearing time. but making time, making plans, making effort. So that's interesting. And there is a lot of resistance here, Taurus, to this person. I believe they're coming up as the King of Swords reversed. These cards are not gender specific. It's just the energy, the masculine energy. So whoever's been action oriented about being, not cool, the person who's been action oriented about being cold and lying and having their head in the sand, not looking both directions, not looking both ways, not looking at everyone in the situation, just thinking about themselves, not being able to see beyond their like tunnel vision. In the past, this is somebody who is committed but distracted. So this is somebody who's been in a commitment, who's been distracted from that commitment somehow. This can be because of a relationship. I'm in a partnership but I'm acting single, or it can be a work situation where I'm in a partnership but I'm working so much that work is my mistress kind of thing. And then happening now, I feel like this is you, Taurus, releasing all of these burdens, releasing all of these swords, but releasing all of the responsibilities that you've taken on for someone else. Maybe even holding space for someone to betray. And you're like, no, I'm not going to do that anymore. And not only am I going to release those burdens, but I'm going to refill my own cup, basically. I'm going to pull in all these pentacles. This is also, as soon as you do this, Taurus, as soon as you release all of these responsibilities and burdens that are not even your own, you have a brand new, I want to say possibility, but you have a brand new relationship, a brand new situation. And I want to say situationship coming in for you as soon as you make room for it. And here you are, the world. This is the trajectory. This is forward. And so happening now and into the near future, there's a lot of healing that's happening, a lot of alchemy in your space. And then here you are turning the page, moving into a new chapter of your life, going through a threshold. This is a brand new, wonderful cycle starting for you as soon as you release all of this burden. I feel like some of you just did this. Some of you are about to. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify, Taurus. I want to clarify the heart of the situation, this Two of Swords and the Chariot. Yeah, it looks like someone is rushing toward you and you're like not having it, no way. And it's very possible that this person had some kind of third party pulling you into a third party situation. This could be someone like a work person, someone that someone worked with or did some kind of project with. Wow. And yeah, they brought some kind of marriage. This could have been a marriage, but this could have been a long-term, solid foundation relationship, or at least that's what was implied, or that's what you thought it was, and it's reversed. So something has ended. I also feel like, Taurus, for some of you, they're rushing back to you. You're unavailable now, but this thing ended with whoever it was that they were with, and now they're rushing back to you. However, I do want to say that I feel like this would happen again. Like, I feel like this would happen again. So they're rushing back to you because they're out of resources and now they're coming back because that other thing didn't work out. Okay, that's for some of you. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords, the sneaky monkey business. What is this about? Yeah, and the sneaky monkey business, it's kind of like just what I said. Here's the World card, but it's reversed. It's like unfinished business. This person feels like they have unfinished business with you, but this is also a cycle that's not complete unless you complete it. Like, they would do this again. The cycle needs to complete by way of you completing the cycle. I feel like it's you deciding, I'm not holding space to be betrayed anymore. I'm not holding space for someone else to stab me in the back again. Yep, this is your advice. It's like, I'm moving forward. I'm trusting the universe that this amazing new person, new situation is coming toward me, and I'm just going to let that happen. I'm going to let that flow in and roll in. Let's look at Temperance. There's some, Taurus, this is your energy and it's reversed. It's like, I wasn't trusting myself, and there's some balance that's coming back into self-trust. Let's take a look at this. You don't owe this person a conversation. You don't owe this person your time is what came up. Yeah. And it's like, just dump that cup out is what this is talking about. It's like there's some kind of emotional justification, emotional, you've been through this already. And I feel like the conversation has even already happened. It might not have been an awesome conversation, but it's like this conversation's happened already. You've already made your decision. And here's this King of Swords reversed in your position of, I have resistance to this person. I have resistance to this person coming back in and like action orientedly telling me lies to my face. Geesh. Yeah, I feel like what they're gonna do is they're gonna say, oh, baby, let's work this out. We can go slow and methodical and we can rebuild. Oh, but I don't feel confident in their follow through. Coming from a place of you being guarded, you're already seeing things from a different place. You have already gotten the information that you've needed. And I feel like you've even maybe healed from this or started this healing process. And that doesn't necessarily mean it feels good. It just means you can't unknow and you're already moving forward because you know. That's why this is here. That's why this other opportunity or this other situation is here. Let's take a look at this Emperor reversed. This Emperor reversed, I will tell you this, they may come across as having a lot of being charismatic and having a lot of confidence, but ultimately the reason why they are treating you this way is because they don't have a lot of confidence. And I feel like this is something that culminated long ago, like childhood or whatever, but this is the Strength card reversed. And ultimately they're not stepping into the culmination of the Kings because they don't feel like they are worth that. They don't feel like they can. There's also something about them not, like, what if you found out that they weren't really this strong? Or what if you found out that they weren't really the Emperor, the culmination of the Kings, this powerful? It's like they do all these sneaky monkey shifty things ultimately so that if they stayed and they were as strong as they possibly could be, you would find out that they weren't strong at all. That's what I feel like their grief is. That's what I feel like they're thinking. And here's the Ace of Wands reversed. Your angels and guides are like, unplug from the situation. And here's your Wheel of Fortune. As soon as you unplug from all of these things, as soon as you take your energy out of the situation, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Something else comes your way. This was the initiation. You've already gone through it. Let's take a look at this Nine of Pentacles, Taurus. Wow. So in the past, it's like, I feel like somebody, this is like the feeling of being bamboozled. This is somebody who's offered you all of this stuff, but then has been distracted. This could have been a marriage, but this could have been, we have all these plans to have family and longevity and, build our lives together. And then they were distracted. So let's take a look at this 10 of Wands reversed. You releasing all of this. Wow. Check this out. And here we have the 9 of Cups. As soon as you do that, wishes are coming true for you. The things that you really want are coming forward in your energy. Yeah. Wow. This is again doubling up on this advice. It's like, this is actually making you stronger. It's like, how strong can you get in one lifetime? But seriously, this is making you stronger. And the reason why you're able to accept this new offer is because of the things that have happened to you in your past. So this is, instead of staying where you were, it's almost like there's no way I can stay in that situation. I have to move forward into this new energy. Yeah. And when I'm asking about the World card, you're almost like, hey, what if I offered you more? What if I did this? You're kind of like, I'm already on to my next cycle. I'm not available to you, which was this heart of the situation. You're like, I can heal from this, but we just keep getting the message. Don't forget what happened, because it's going to happen again. It's not a way to live your life feeling that way. So you're like, no, I'm not available. Okay, Taurus, let's take a look at your love situation. That was pretty straightforward love in the initial lay of the land here, but let's look at this love situation. So what we're looking at is the situation itself. We're looking at your energy. We're looking at the energy of your person, the energy that binds the two of you together, and a possible outcome. We're also going to look at energy that you don't see coming, and then we'll get some advice. And I want to see what this person wants to say to you. So let's look at the situation here. We've got the Five of Wands. That's a lot of conflict. We've got a falling out with the Three of Cups. We've got the Queen of Wands. And we've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. This Queen of Wands is recouping energy that has been lost from all of this, from this falling out, from all of this conflict. I feel like this has also created conflict among a group, like it's created conflict with other people. Let's take a look at your energy, Taurus. You're like, this is not what I signed up for. This is not what I wanted. My wishes did not come true. Here's a Seven of Pentacles reversed. You're like, this is a complete change of energy for you. And this is the Three of Swords. I even hear somebody saying battle cry, like, oh man, like the ugly cry, like this is the saddest. Yeah. And you're like, I had so much love. I had so much kindred spiritship here. I trusted the situation. And what this is also telling me is that your higher self is like, and you're a partner person. You're someone who is good in partnership, and you will be in the future. So let's take a look at the person that you're thinking about, their energy. They're like, the universe is offering me all these situations. The universe is offering me, a gift, and I'm not taking it. I'm not taking the gift that the universe is offering me. Whoa. And again, like, here are all these options. All these options. I want to say this, and I don't want to make it sound like you're an option, Taurus. That's not the case at all. But this person, it looks like, has been offered a lot of really good experiences or good relationships or good people in relationship, and they haven't ponied up. They haven't accepted any of these. And as a matter of fact, it looks like what they did to you, they've done to other people, that they still do that to other people. So here's the Wheel of Fortune. Like, this is the dream card. This is the fairy tale card for me. And it's like they have, like, it's almost like they're lucky. Like the universe offers them all this stuff, but they ultimately don't accept the luck. They don't accept all these things. They close the door to it. They are not available to the gold in life, is what I'm hearing. Let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together. Here's the Queen of Swords. Both of you are very much experiencing, I feel like it's you, Taurus, and you're like, I'm like cutting this person off. They do not meet the criteria. This is not okay. And I'm cutting this person off. But then they're also saying, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling how you are aligned with your worth and your intrinsic value. And I see how you're not playing my game. They don't like it, but they respect you. They respect you not respecting them, which is a strange thing to say. Both of you are dealing with karmic injustice of this. Both of you are recognizing this was not okay. And the Eight of Cups, both of you are also talking about this falling out of a relationship. Somebody's emotionally unavailable. Somebody has moved on from a very difficult emotional situation. And yep, here's that Ten of Pentacles that was offered, or, initially offered. I feel like this person wanted to offer this, but it was kind of like, oh, I'm totally hearing that Bieber song. I promised you something that I knew I never could keep, or something. I made a promise that I knew I never could keep. That's the feeling that I get here. And both of you are very much like in the energy of understanding that that's what happened. There are no questions here. It's not like there's confusion. Okay, let's take a look at possible outcome for this situation, Taurus. Possible outcome this month for this situation, and then we'll look at energy you don't see coming. Okay, so the possible outcome, much like the Emperor reversed for me, the King of Pentacles comes in reversed. So the possible outcome is this Emperor reversed, or this King of Pentacles reversed energy. This person coming forward, being kind of controlling and manipulative, maybe gaslighting, maybe trying to make you feel like you're crazy. I didn't do this, or, you know, like kind of making excuses about why it was okay that this happened, but now that they can come differently, they can come forward differently. But the thing is, they're coming in as a player, and they're coming in with in and out energy. Like, I'm here, I'm not here, I'm here, I'm not here. It's almost like they would come in, and then as soon as you would be like, okay, let's work on this. As soon as you would entertain anything, they would be out again. They would come back again, and this is them coming back again. But here's somebody offering their cup of love again. That is a possibility this month. Oh, wow. Offering you that cup of love. And this was the center of that last spread. This Four of Wands, this marriage card, again, offering you the world, offering you all of this 10 of Pentacles stuff, longevity, family, building together. But the energy that you're in right now is that was offered and it's reversed. It wasn't followed through with. It was the Bieber song. Okay. So let's take a look at, where is it? There's that deck. Let's take a look at some energy that you don't see coming this month, Taurus. Main male. Community. It's almost like somebody is saying, it's like, oh, you know, it's possible that somebody's getting a family member or a friend that's like family to come forward to, you know, hey, they're such a good guy, they miss you so much, or they're such a great person, they're such a good girl, they miss you so much, like that kind of thing. It's like they get somebody to come in for them. Privileged lady. This is someone like putting you up on a pedestal, and this is not gender specific. Courthouse. Somebody's talking about marriage, talking about contracts, talking about legal contracts, wanting to make things official. Okay, Taurus. So let's take a look at your messages of love with the situation. What do your angels and guides want to tell you? What messages of love here? Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. You've already learned the spiritual lesson. Well, one more. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. They very well may want you to believe that, Taurus, but I believe that it is you who's going through the spiritual transformation. And I want to take a look at what this person wants to say to you. What does this person want to say to you, Taurus? I'm starting to understand our connection. I know I messed everything up. I know I was a distraction from your pain. I feel like they're saying that about themselves, that you were a distraction for their pain. I also feel like this person really knows that they did mess up with you. They don't want this to be the case at all. But I also am not getting the feeling that they're ready to change how they've been. This is, and I'll say it this way, like, here's the universe offering them something amazing. I even want to say something safe, like something that's real and true. And it's like they can't accept it. They can't fully let it happen. This is them closing the door to their wheel of fortune. It's like them closing the door to this for some reason. And it's a reason that is within them. Let's take a look at your romance oracle here. It's not you. It's how they are perceiving the world, and they're in this emotional survival, and they have to be ready for the healing and the awakening that you've already done. You can't do it for them. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. I definitely feel like there's new love coming for you, Taurus. This could be the one right after I say that. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay. And soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Oh, okay. I want to clarify this a little bit because this person, they are not ready for whatever it is that they're promising. That doesn't mean they're not going to be ready ever, but right now they're not ready. I feel like that cycle for them is not complete. For you, you're like, I'm not doing this again. And I also want to say that all of this, I feel like someone new is coming in. Let's get a couple more from Moonology here, Taurus. Yeah, the answers you need are coming. Show the world the real you. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Okay, Taurus, that's what I've got for you in December. I'll be back. Let me know how this resonated, and we'll check in again in a couple of days with your love, Sitch. Bye, Taurus.